How we doing, guys? I'm sorry, I just had to try to do that one because I know that people have done it in the past before, and I'm not very good at video editing. But it's your boy JoedaFlamin here, and as you guys can tell, this is going to be a anime video. I'll be honest, guys, I watched the Pokemon anime in Japan, in English. Pokemon Journey's not bad. I honestly think that right now the Master Journeys opening, if you've seen it on Netflix, not bad. Not bad. It's probably like a top 10 video of all time, or at least for opening animation. I mean, I still like most of the advanced generations. Battle Dimension was a good one, and I can't remember Black and White. I can't remember those ones, but I remember the one where Pikachu was like floating and whatnot. Like, that was the first one. I don't really remember much of the Black and White anime. But getting back to it, guys, we are talking about Serena, arguably one of the most somewhat popular and somewhat controversial companions of Ash Ketchum in the Pokemon anime. Now, if you guys saw the X and Y anime, which is widely regarded as one of the best of the Pokemon anime, even though, you know, some people were not very happy about how that series ended in terms of Ash winning the league or not. Now, personally, I thought Alon winning was good. I mean, it came down right to the last move, guys. It came right down to the last move. But, in all fairness, it even got Rika Matsumoto, the legendary voice actor in Japan. She actually said when they told her back in Sun and Moon that Ash was going to win the league, she thought it was a joke because she didn't think it was going to be legitimate. And then, lo and behold, Ash beats Gladion. Heck of a battle. And then we saw the arguably on par, maybe just a little underneath the Ash versus Paul battle in the Lily Valley Conference. But getting back to it now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this video for me, it's a theory video, and I've honestly never done real theory videos before, but I'm trying to branch out into this content. So let me know in the comments below what I can do better aside from video editing. I need massive help on that. I don't understand heads or tails with that. I made some hotkeys for these videos, so I'm just letting you guys know right now. But why is this a Serena episode? I'm going to answer that right now, guys, because I'm actually friends with this gentleman right here, the PokeWrath. I'm going to link him in the description below, like up or in the iCard or whatnot. This guy is probably one of the best Pokemon anime creators out there in the Pokemon anime world. There's also JPR, who does a little bit. Lumio's trainer Zach does a great amount of work. I think Hybrid Hero has done a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure on him. But honestly, of the people that I know that do Pokemon anime content, Zach, Raph, two best by far. Sorry if you disagree. You can let me know in the comments below who's better. Maybe I'll go check them out. But this is because of something that Raph did. He made a video a couple days ago, and I did get permission to use his permission to talk about some of the theories that he had in his video and elaborate further on a theory that I had personally. Now, he talked about Serena returning. He had 3 theories. And again, the link for his video will be in the description below. The channel link is going to be up there. Give him a sub. Give him a follow. He's so close to 50K, guys. He is right there, and he is one of the coolest dudes out there. Now, granted, I haven't met him, but that'll be a day when I go to Europe, because he's British. But his theory was, he had theory with Chloe Performance, he had one with Serena focused episode, and technically, I'm going to loop those two into one theory, but I'm going to branch out that theory. The reason why, you see it, theory 1, Chloe Performance. And the reason that I'm talking about that is because of this image right here. This image is of Chloe's Eevee. It was in a special preview trailer that just came out. I want to say maybe about a couple weeks ago. I forget when I saw this trailer, to be honest with you guys. But in this trailer, you see Chloe's Eevee using some kind of a fire type move, and Chloe's dressed up in a Now, for reference, Chloe is a somewhat supporting character, not really a supporting character. I mean, everybody says that she's like a main character, but I'm not really 100% sure because she doesn't really get that much screen time, if I'm honest with you guys. But when she does get screen time, it's not bad. She actually has good chemistry, I think, with Ash and Go. Now, not to the level of Serena, but we all know what happened at the end of X and Y, where they teased that Serena kissed Ash on that escalator because you see Pikachu's ears are twined, Bonnie's all and Clement's just standing there with his glass like, ah. So you know something happened, and it was most likely a kiss. But getting back to it, the reason with this image of a performance with Eevee and how I'm going to loop Raph's two things, the Serena-focused episode and Chloe performance, into my theory. Now, also, I'm going to say this right now. It took me a while to find that image, and I want to credit Griffin Cool on Twitter for that. I scrolled down his thing. Go give him a follow, too, on Twitter. You know, while I'm at it, I'll show it right now. I followed him, so you should follow him, too. But the point is that looking at this image, this is what gets me. It's Chloe doing some kind of a performance, maybe a Pokemon contest. Now, recently in Master Journeys, it came out in America. It just showed the 2-part episode where Chloe meets Dawn with the Cresselia and the Darkrai episodes and whatnot. And Chloe was in Sinnoh, went over to Eterna City for a Pokemon contest with Dawn. But we never saw that contest. So it's getting me thinking, what if this image is going to be of said Pokemon contest in Eterna City? However, this is where I loop in my theory. Chloe performance, Serena focused episode. Now, Serena at the end of X and Y, we know she was told by Paloma, I think her name was, whoever the woman who worked with Arya, the Kalos Queen, told her, you should go to Hoenn and focus on Pokemon contests. It'll help out with your wanting to be Kalos Queen with your Pokemon showcases. I think there were showcases, right? Yeah, because they had the princess keys and everything. Because you had to get 3 princess keys to enter the master class. But the point is, in this image right here that we see, you see Chloe with her Eevee in the performance. Now, I think that she actually listens to Dawn and performs in that Pokemon contest in Eterna City. However, we've been seeing a lot of these episodes recently, at least with Chloe's Eevee. It doesn't want to evolve. They did it at the Eevee Research Lab. They can get her to evolve. And also, yes, it is a female because, as you can see, it's got the heart-shaped tail from the partner Eevee, which was a thing that they did in Gen 7 with Let's Go Eevee and Future. So female Eevees have a heart-shaped tail, and that's how you know that they're a girl. Her Eevee uses the move Copycat for anything. And so far, and let me pull it up real quick, Chloe's Eevee, and we will go here, and we'll scroll down. You see her moves that it's used via Copycat. Hydro Pump was used by Vaporeon, so that's 1 evolution. Reflect, Espeon, 2. Dark Pulse, 3 for Umbreon. Ice Beam, 4 Regina's Glaceon, and you can see JN87, JN94, they haven't been released yet in America or dubbed yet. But Ice Beam was Glaceon, Razor Leaf was Leafeon, that just happened recently. Great episode, by the way. I'm actually looking forward to this Friday. Not only is Legend of Arceus coming out, but Botch is returning to the Pokemon anime. Botch and Cassidy. Oh, wait, I forgot. His name is Butch. Dang it, I said it on the video that his name was Botch. Who really cares? But looking at this, those are 5 evolution moves that we have, and there are 8 evolutions in total. We all know that Serena had a Sylveon, and Sylveon, arguably one of the best evolutions, and also maybe one of the most broken with that Pixelate ability. And that's what gets me into that image that we have right here. This image. Again, I gotta get better at this, guys, so bear with me. What if this image right here that is actually not Flareon's move, be it Ember, Fire Blast. It definitely isn't Flamethrower, I can tell you that. But what if that is from Serena's Sylveon? Now, this brings in my experience as a Draft League player, and I'm not very good at it. I'm alright, but I'm not good. What if this move is Mystical Fire? Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, Joe, why would you equate Sylveon with a Fire-type move? Here's your answer. Sylveon can learn Mystical Fire. It is probably one of, if not the easiest moves to teach a Sylveon for coverage. And here, let me pull it up real quick for you guys. If we go here to Sword and Shield. I think, oh, no, but it doesn't do that. Ah, boy. Let me pull it up real quick for you guys. So you see, TM92, Mystical Fire. It is a special type move that lowers special attack. But it's one of the only moves that you normally see a Sylveon run. Now, you see all the moves it has here. You almost never see it run Magical Leaf, let's be real. I don't think I've ever seen a Sylveon run Magical Leaf in any Draft League battle I've ever seen. But Mystical Fire definitely is. And the reason why Mystical Fire is used is because Sylveon as a Fairy type is weak to Steel. But Steel is weak to Fire. Now, it's very rare, and as your resident Steel-type expert, best Steel-type trainer by far, don't at me, you want the Steel, I'm your man. But Mystical Fire is almost always used on a Sylveon set. If not with Mystical Fire, usually it has Draining Kiss, it'll have Moonblast, it'll have, I think this gets Wish, if I'm not mistaken, I think it gets Wish. It'll have Shadow Ball, it'll have Hyper Voice. Pixelate boosted Hyper Voice is massively broken. It don't matter if it's Gardevoir in its Mega form or if it's Sylveon in general. That move is broken. So you get Hyper Voice, Mystical Fire, Shadow Ball, and maybe Moonblast or Draining Kiss. But for the most part, Mystical Fire, I think that's the move here. And the reason why is because since Serena is a performer, I think she's going to be in this Eterna City Pokemon contest. Now again, this is a theory. She's going to be in it. Eevee is going to see Serena's Sylveon. And I'm even going to say this is a two-part episode, by the way. I think it's going to be another two-parter. The first episode will be that Serena-focused episode that Raph speculated about. And then it will go into the first, into the contest. So in that first episode, you're going to see a bunch of Eevee talk with Sylveon. Maybe Serena does a thing with Chloe. Maybe they do that. And then at the end of the first episode, Serena reunites with Ash. Maybe a Team Rocket thing or something like that. But at the end of it, so Serena's Sylveon will do the Fairy type move. And I'm going to assume it's Fairy Wind. Because that was I think that's the only Fairy type move that Sylveon used in the anime. I gotta remember that with Serena's Sylveon. But Eevee's gonna use probably Fairy Wind. Maybe it learned Moonblast while she was in Hoenn, and maybe it uses that. So that takes care of the Fairy type. And then in the Pokemon contest, Serena's gonna go before Eevee. It's gonna use Mystical Fire, and that is Eevee. This is Eevee copycatting Serena's Sylveon to use Mystical Fire in that performance. Now, this could be a massively wrong theory, guys. I'm just going off of what I believe is going to happen with it because, like I said, Chloe's Eevee right now, it's used 5 out of the 8 moves. The only 3 evolutions that it has left to use Copycat on are Sylveon, Flareon, and Jolteon. Jolteon, I honestly can't think of a trainer right now that could have one on their team because I don't see Elisa coming back. I don't recall Lieutenant Surge having access to a Jolteon, but I know that he's rumored to come back because in like the beginning of the World Coronation series, they had Visquez, who was the substitute for Million Gym Leader, who reminisced about Ash's battle against Surge. So I don't think that he would come back with a Jolteon. I don't think that. So he's out. Flareon, I know Flint had a Flareon in Platinum, but he's only been shown to have Infernape in the anime. And then Malva didn't have Flareon. She used Mega Houndoom. So I honestly can't think of anybody that could use either one of those two right off the top of my head. But if I had to make a speculation on either one of those two, I'd say a random character of the day for Jolteon, and maybe one of the Kimono girls comes back for Flareon. I forget which one was the Flareon trainer. But even if Flareon doesn't return, my main theory goes off of Raph's video. Both those two theories combine into mine because Serena will get a focused episode with Sylveon. So she's going to be the Sylveon trainer, and that Fairy type move is going to be covered. But then, theory number one, performance, that is Mystical Fire from Sylveon, and that cancels out the Fire type. So maybe Flareon doesn't even show up in the anime. But again, I want to thank Raph so much for giving me permission to branch out off of his theory. Guys, please give him a sub. I will leave a link to sub to him in the description below. I will see you guys with future content like this. I want to learn how to do this anime content. I just want to do more for you guys. So please let me know what you think of my theory in the comments below. And just give me your speculation about what happened. Because I firmly believe that Raph's two theories, they are together into one theory, which then leads into my Draft League experience. So let me know in the comments below about what you think of this image, what you think about Serena in general. Do you think she's going to come back in Journeys? I firmly believe she will. And with that, guys, if you guys like this stuff, then let me know. Leave a sub if you're new. Become a Talonite today. Yes, I am calling you guys Talonites now. And that is going to be the new term probably for the future and all that. But until then, guys, thank you very much. And this has been Joe. And I'll see you next time.